Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dream Daddy. My name is Draconicrose and last we left off, we had just had a one-night stand with Robert. That was fun. So let us continue this story. My head throbs. I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or I got just a thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Ew, pickles, really? Yeah, Amanda. Amanda, what? Drink this. The pickle juice? Yep. It's what I used once, would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Naughty girl. Although I've never tried it before and won't try it. Obviously. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You did? Right. Um, do as I say, not as I do. You got it. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Really? You think that it's just because he got hydrated? I thought the junk food healing hangovers was kinda debunked. I don't know, I usually just do tea and toast. If I had hangovers. I mean, I don't. Maybe. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya! I'll be there. Knock on that, kiddo. Always do. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover. That's a good dad tip. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. Really? American schools do that? That's incredibly weird, actually. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. Prisons! That's another place where they do that. Wonder if it has any connection. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it 103 or 108? I spot the youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns Jesus Christ. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavy-lined eyes. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Smartass. Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Ah, fine. Up those stairs to the left, you can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. Funny, when I was in school, it was the jocks who acted like that, not, the goths and punks. Really wasn't. I get back to where that low-rent carrot waist. I get back to where that low-rent carrotway is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Lucian? Of course his name is Lucian. Of course. Ah, fine, Mr. Vega. Wow, now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Dragon. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Nope. Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Slinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Again, jokes. Alright, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down. Yeah, you'll be sent to the principals. Now, Holland Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
What?
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Page 194. Was that on purpose? Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know. Budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. 'Cause nothing sounds wrong? Okay. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? They ever catch that right? Yes. Good lord. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost our mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. Amanda seems like the type of teenager who's always so positive that she's not really going to let herself feel the negativity. Probably still dealing with some shit about her mother's death. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Yeah. We can make something at home. Cool, I think with our powers combined, we could throw together a gourmet meal worthy of the food channel. I don't know about that, but I can promise you that it will at least be edible. That's the spirit. We arrive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe then they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops, senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine, he's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda stops texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? Oh, yes, Dad. Ugh, I can't believe you would... Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh, gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends, he's my friend. Yeah, and when guys and girls are friends, they don't act like that about, being asked those questions. Just saying. Okay, jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. Yeah. Teenagers, man. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner. I found this artisanal mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try. Artisanal? There's 2 ingredients to mac and cheese. Mac and then cheese. Dad, please try and enjoy the finer things in life. I think you, of all people, should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese. Wow, okay. Plus it has bacon in it. Aren't we as a society collectively over bacon? Bacon never stopped being good, it just has a PR problem. We get to work on the recipe. Amanda measuring things out and handing them to me to dump into the bowl so I can feel useful. Amanda puts me on bacon duty, so I chop a bunch and toss it in a pan to get it sizzling. The key to the good mac and cheese is a balance of texture and flavor pops. Not only are we going to want the fullness of the cheese and bacon, but we also need to counterbalance it with a crunchy mouthfeel of breadcrumbs. Mouthfeel? What's a mouthfeel? You know, when you eat stuff and the texture... Listen, I've been watching a lot of the food channel and I honestly don't know what it means. Just makes me feel sophisticated to say. No, I get it. Every time I watch that channel, I just feel in order, hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again. Same. I like the mouthful of that sentence. Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food. It's also about words that are fun to say. Gregarious. Defenestrate. Cattywampus. Discombobulated. All of a sudden, the bacon burst into flames. I must have not been paying attention to how hot the pan was. Fire! Fire! Oh god, fire! I run around the kitchen looking for anything to put out the fire. I grab a cup of water and Amanda snatches it out of my hand. Yeah, don't... Water and grease fires, do not. Nope. She puts it down and calmly grabs a lid from the pantry. She places it on top of the flames and turns down the heat. I finally calm down. Did I almost just burn down our brand new house because I was too busy saying silly words? Indubitably. Cool. Who wants takeout? Yep. We can still do the mac and cheese without the bacon. Just saying. Amanda and I order some Chinese food and eat it on the couch of our new living room. She flips on the TV. Oh, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over to the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there. Damn ice roads. I can't the accent. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're going to die. That's because we are about to die. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road incident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Always check the card reader at ATMs before you swipe. Swipe at an ATM? Americans. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We were able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. How do you... I don't want to know. So, excited for the cookout today? Mm, food, yes. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. No, they're not. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in a corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Olé, it's me! Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. We didn't want to risk burning down the house again. Nice. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to two other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I have to wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Ugh. Welcome! I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christian and Christy. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's your youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. So bad. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? She's clearly his wife. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to? Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighborhood neighborhood? Mary, this is our new neighbor, Dragon and his daughter, Amanda. I shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Didn't do anything. She flirted with us. What the? Don't feel guilty for something someone else did? Good god. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Hey, Dragon, have you met Brian yet? Who? Hey, Brian, come over for a second. A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. So, this is everyone's favorite. Big teddy bear. Hey! Brian, this is Dragon. He just moved into the neighborhood. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Put her there. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip. I let out a small squeak after my hand bones having ground to dust. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? I guess I'm more of a hugger. No, don't say that. Which house did you move into? The ranch-style one in the cul-de-sac. Oh, that one's just like mine, but smaller. Ow. That kind of hurt. Is he trying to one-up me? My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. I'm happy there. Got no worries about its size as long as me and my daughter are happy. Well put. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy. Oh, she's cute. Hello. Hi, what grade are you in? 5th grade. We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Not to brag, that's exactly what bragging is. Amanda's smart too. Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it. Let's just not. Let me introduce you to Damien. Damien! Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over to the conversation. He's wearing a cape. Of course he is. Good eve, friends. Damien, this is our new neighbor, Dragon. Ah, so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If ever you're interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Well, yeah, that sounds rad. Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Damn, what a classy dude. No, you just, you know, wanna be vampire. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Pick at? You inhaled those! Just, deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Also that. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad, why are you going to party with him and I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad, they're going to talk about the weather. Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shows me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh, dang, Robert's here? That guy who kept trying to one-up me? That mysterious goth guy? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Well, we already know that Robert lives here. Now let's see if Brian. I walk over to Robert and Brian who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Dragon! How the hell are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't see why people like him. Just, why? Stop bragging. Dragon, have you met Robert yet? Oh, I've met him. Yes, I believe we met briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh god, what does it mean? How it's going. It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Wait, look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? Us dads? Robert has a kid? I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool, that's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us. Thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. What? Trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? Hey, is that a fat joke? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Trackers? Yeah, Amanda and I love that show. Do 18-year-olds still play pretend? Maybe. It's the best, especially near that episode where the column hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates for breaking an ancient curse door and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, such a quality reality television. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're going to make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food over the... Daisy, it's a game. You're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay, I see you, Robert, sneaking off. But not an actual fire, because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. I turn my attention back to the conversation, but wait, where did Robert go? I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Wow. That's a bit too old to be doing that, isn't it? Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. And with that, I think it's time to wrap up this episode. Next time we are going to talk to Joseph and Damien, who couldn't be more different, at least looks-wise. Well, let me know if you're enjoying this series and which that you would like to see me romance, because while I do like Robert, I'm not especially attached. I don't think Brian would work. The only one that is completely off the table is Joseph. I did get some spoilers about him, which only confirmed my absolute distaste for the man. So, yes, let me know. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!